It's the Full Monty. Tonight, featuring Woody Bop Muddy, Brenda Gilhooly, Siddiqa Akhtar, Martin Stubbs, Bill Bailey, Paul Mark Elliott, Stephen Frost, Lee Korn, Mark Arden, Charlie Chuck, Simon Day, Sean Locke, Dave Schneider, Malcolm Hardy, Felix Dexter, Stuart Hall, and His Honor, Judge James Pickles. And now, let's welcome John Thompson and Caroline Aherne.
Very good evening, I'm John.
Hello, I'm Caroline, and welcome to the Full Monty.
Yes. Well, it's the first show in a new series, and I expect you're all very nervous, and you're asking the question, do we like you?
Well, we do. But John,
Yes.
I know you're gagging to do one of your fantastic impressions. John Thompson, who are you being tonight?
Well, ladies, tonight, after intensive work with prosthetic makeup, I am the unjustly imprisoned Count of Monte Cristo! I don't do the voice.
It's still good, though.
Thank you. Oh, can I do my song now?
No.
Tonight's program is dedicated to the good people of Chorley. Great view of the TV mast, fellas.
Hey, you ever seen a kestrel right up close? You can almost smell it.
Have you got Rocky 6?
Haven't made a Rocky 6 yet.
All right. I'll wait. Yeah, I think children should smoke because it makes them look older.
Well, at least Terry Christian isn't here.
Over the years, various illegal and barbaric working-class blood sports have been eliminated. Until recently, it was assumed that cockfighting had gone the same way. However, what do you reckon to this?
No hitting above the belt. I'll submit. I'll stand down. Stand down.
He's only a small man, but he's very well hung.
I'm not all there! There's something missing! I'm not all there! I'll tell you that!
Right, we've got gold, we've got frankincense, we need one more thing.
Gold, frankincense, and,
Nah, you don't want that.
No, I was just thinking. What about gold, frankincense, and denim for men?
Nah, it doesn't sound right. Oh, no, what are you worried about? You're only a kid after all.
All right, then, what about gold, frankincense, and Sonic the Hedgehog?
You watching the Full Monty.
I'll bring you gold.
Cheers.
There you go, a bit of frankincense for you, mate.
Thanks very much, cheers.
And I bring you Sonic the Hedgehog.
He's got it. I'm sorry, he's got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've now reached the part in our show where we're going to interview our special guest, Mr. Kenneth Branagh. You're not Kenneth Branagh.
It's the Ray Floss Big Band. How's it going, Ray?
Solid gold.
God bless you, my child, and enjoy your meal. God bless you, my child, and enjoy your meal. Have you just shit yourself?
Extra, read all about it. Defrock Vicar wears shocking frock in shocking frock worn by Defrock Vicar shop. Full pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the jury made their decision, and following the divorce, it has been decided that my client gets custody.
That's the biggest bird I've ever seen.
I couldn't believe it.
No, we went to an Oxfam shop.
Just for a look, like.
And it was just a load of old rubbish.
There were shirts, T-shirts, jumpers, all on the same rack.
And service were rubbish and all.
We're just like this one little old lady.
Yeah, I took her a jumper. I says, have you got this in another size?
She didn't have it.
And music selection, well, you know, what's the word?
It were crap.
Crap.
Top of the Pops album.
You know, one with girl up front with tight T-shirt and big babs.
And you've got all those, haven't you?
Yeah. So, there were one book, it were an old Blue Peter annual.
And it had, like, writing written in it. It said, this book belongs to Martin.
So it were obviously knocked off.
Yeah. And it weren't just us who didn't like the stuff.
No, as we were walking out, there were 4 people bringing stuff back.
I mean, not just 1 or 2 things.
All bin bag full.
Yeah. I mean, we won't go again.
No.
It's too
expensive.
I had a phone call once from someone in Glasgow. It was the wrong number, of course. But it's frightening to think that these people know where you are.
It's Woody's Record Graveyard. And here's your host, Woody Bop Muddy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to Record Graveyard. That's the show where you, the audience, decide whether they live and go to record heaven or whether they die and get nailed viciously but democratically to that lump of wood. OK, so that's the rules and we're getting on with the show. Hey, by the way, you at home, you can send your messages telepathically. OK, on with the show. And the first thing to do, of course, is to welcome the star of Record Graveyard. Please put your hands together for the Golden Hammer! There it is! Yes! Oh, thank you! Thank you! What a little beauty that is! OK, on with the show, and the first record on tonight's Record Graveyard. Yes, it is Duran Duran! Yes, whack it out here! Oh, let's hear a bit of it! Whack, get it off, get it on the deck, get it on, let's hear a bit of it! OK, your first chance to vote. Which way's it going to go? For Duran Duran. Looks like a nailing there, shaving there, nailing there. It's a nailing at home. It is a nailing for Duran Duran. Lovely. That is excellent. On the board it goes then. That is fantastic. Yes. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Duran Duran. Yeah. Next. Oh, this is a bit of a classic. ABBA, ladies and gentlemen, ABBA! Whack it out. Oh, yes, very popular, the ABBA LP. Whack it on. Let's hear a bit of this one. On it goes, and... That's lovely, yes. Oh, look at that. OK, let's find on ABBA. It's a saving over there, nailing there, saving over there. It is a saving for ABBA. So therefore it has to go to Record Heaven! Yeah! Oh, that is lovely! Oh, that is excellent! Oh, I love that! Thank you so much!
And now joining me on Quiz Night, the contestant is Stuart Hall.
Hello.
Stuart. Number 1, name the famous building used to stage the BBC Promenade concerts.
Albert Hall.
Good, correct. Name the home of the Queen's cousin, Patrick Litchfield.
Shagbar Hall.
Correct. Name the band leader popular on the radio in the 1930s.
Henry Hall.
Correct. And the score is 3-all.
And of course, Rosemary turned up. No, you know, I mean, nobody knew she was going to come. Of course, and David and what's his girlfriend called?
Julia.
Yeah, Julie was there, you know, I mean, you know...
She's nice, she's nice.
Shit hit the fan, I tell you, I mean, you know, it was really embarrassing, actually. This isn't a sketch, this is a private conversation, with someone private conversation.
What are you doing?
Sketch is over there. Honestly, cameraman. So, yeah, I mean, sweet cameraman.
Yeah?
And it was chocolate.
So the Englishman says, right, well, I can't do it because I can't swim.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Scotsman, he says, well, I can't do it because this suit cost me £50.
Yeah.
That's not it, yeah. And then the Irishman, he says, well, give me the £50 and I'll wear the suit. 2 pints, please, Brian.
Here's one. Right, there's a lifeboat, a trout, great, doily, spittoon and a gibbon. They all pile into a cab and say, follow that shoe! But the cab turns into a giant orange. Like the lifeboat and the grate merge into a badger disguised as an old woman, then they all turn into Paddington Station for a bit of a laugh. Next minute, Iceland turns up with a Honda, has a look, jumps up on a tortoise, puts a pork pie on its head and nails a pair of socks to a zither. Then it all goes off. The zither turns into a pizza, the pizza throws out for a bush, the bush arrives with a monkey, and the monkey shouts out, that's not a cow, that's the Archbishop.
I don't get that one.
No, neither do I.
Testicles Away, Part 2.
Now let's welcome tonight's guest stand-up, Lee Evans.
So, is everybody from Manchester? Everybody? You're Finchley? Thatcher. I don't know. It's good to be in Manchester. I don't know. It's like, it's good to be here, really, because I've been sort of travelling around and stuff. I've been over to Norwich. Anybody know, Great. I went to Norwich, a very weird town. They haven't learned to walk upright yet. Do you know what I mean? No, they're still pointing at the moon going... Very weird town. So one of those towns you drive into and they go... To the town centre is, please. They go... We don't like strangers, aren't here, sir? Don't go up on the moors. You know, one of these kind of places. I don't know. I went to... where else have I been? I went to... we're here in Manchester. It's really weird. To get to Manchester, you have to drive through, like, Moss Side, right? And this is, like, rough place. It don't say signs for, like, Moss Side. It says, what you looking at? Do you know what I mean? They actually shoot people there, but they're so hard. You know, in Manchester, they don't use guns. They insert bullets manually. Do you know what I mean? So shut up! Accuse people... It's a shame Manchester didn't get the Olympics. I was so sad. I was up here on the Thursday. They said, and the winner is Sydney. And the whole of Manchester went, yeah, shite. It wasn't fair. They should have broke it in gently. Do you know what I mean? They should have done. Manchester, you know. They should have said, and the winner is... It hasn't got an M in it. Can't really see a marathon going through Moss Side, though. You know what I mean? Suddenly they speed up. You know what I mean? You see all these foreigners come out the other end with no trainers, like... Where's my trainers? Where's my bloody trainers? Some bloke in Moss Side going, hey, look at these, look. Hey, nicked them off a jogger. Hey. I know, refresher points would be a different thing, you know what I mean? It's like refresher points. They run by, they pick up some stuff. In Moss Side, it'd be like, oi, yeah, have some of that. That'd be great.
Extra, read all about it. Candle vandal sets fire to candle and candle vandalised by candle vandal scandal. Full pictures.
Follow that star.
That's not a star, that's Stuart Hall.
Come on. It's like some of the programmes. You remember this programme, Beauty and the Beast? It was on last year. What the hell were they on when they wrote this? Anybody that hasn't seen it, I'll explain. There was a bloke, he was living down the sewer, he was 50% man, 50% lassie. This is what I didn't get. Each week we saw it, his father was normal. Now, what does this say to you? I'll tell you what it says to me, right? I'll tell you what it says to me. He's been having a go at Scooby-Doo somewhere. Forgive me, but, you know... Murder, she wrote. Murder, she'd never written a thing in her bleeding life. I've never seen her do a day's work in her life. She does a couple of lines at the start and then shoves off something. All she is a little old woman with a blue rinse, just one sticking her. What are you doing? What are you doing? Here comes nosy old flesh from bed knobs and broomsticks. What are you doing? Every week it's the same thing. Everybody's gathered in a room, right? And she'd go, oh, here's the one! He did it! And the bloke would go, oh, she got... How did she do that? Do you remember when a granny said to you... Do you remember, right? If a granny said to you, you're the one! You did it! What would you do? Come on, then. Oi, Hey, come after us then, come on, hey! Come on, I'll give you a hand, I'll give you a hand. Come on, come on.
And now it's time for Caroline's Scary Stories.
Right, don't listen to this if you get scared easy, but, right, there was this really religious family, right, and they lived in this house, and they put this crucifix up on the wall, and anyway, one time, right, they went out, and when they got back, the crucifix was hanging the other way up, so they thought, ooh, that's scary. And anyway, right, the dad turned it back round again, and then they went out again, and when they came back again, the crucifix was turned the other way upside down. So they thought, ooh, so the dad said, right, I know what I'll do, I'll knock the wall down. So he knocked the wall down, and behind the wall there was a nun hanging upside down, dead. That is true and very scary.
Stop making me look stupid in front of everybody. Well, it just started, eh? Get up. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. No. Not gonna hurt you. Come on. Come on. I'll tell you that!
We're gonna score, score, score. Lots of goals and then some more, more, more. Stick 'em in until we're sore, sore, sore. It's just great to hear them roar, roar, roar.
We play five-a-side with Justice 4-4-4.
Just a locker when she's caught me playing soccer. But her legs just stand to jelly when she sees me on the telly.
Girls all like a winner. We take them out to dinner. We pass them a bunch of flowers, then tackle them in the showers.
Last week I scored a header, and the ball was made of leather. Just look into my face, I see the imprint of the lace.
Oh yes,
we're gonna score, score, score. Lots of goals and then some more, more, more. Stick 'em in until they soar, soar, soar. It's just great to hear them roar, roar, roar. Oh, yeah, it's on the score. No, smorgasbord. On the floor. The door. The door, on the door.
Was that all right?
Door. Door.
Aye.
More.
Aye. Aye.
Hey, Caroline.
Hi, John.
You all right, love?
Yeah, fine.
Will you do me a massive favour?
Yeah.
You know your mate Christine, the blonde one?
Yeah.
Has she gone out with anybody?
No, she's
I
not.
think she's gone out with me.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No way. Oh, you know your mate Jackie?
Yeah.
Has she gone out with anybody?
Well, her boyfriend just finished, actually.
Hey?
Yeah.
Do you think she'd go out with me?
No.
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 Not at all?
No.
Do you think there's... Is there any of your mates that do you think fancy going out with me? Do you think? Any of them?
No.
None of them? Why not? Why not?
All right, I don't know
Look,
why
tell me
not.
why. It's not fair. Why not?
John.
Why?
All right.
Tell me
all
what.
right.
There's nothing wrong with me. Look, there's
All
nothing
right,
wrong with me.
tell you
What is it?
you
Tell me
okay.
what.
They're sick of you following them home from work on your bike.
So they know it's me then?
Yes.
What's for dinner, sister?
Well, it's primed over sole, marinated in a white wine sauce with sautéed potatoes, petit pois, and a side salad.
Really?
No, I'm only joking. Same old cack as usual.
Extra! Read all about it. I'm as normal as the next man, says man standing next to another man photocopying a bear. So what kind of party is it? It's a door, just come as yourself. What a relief.
it takes a bloke 3 hours to run a bath while he's digging 2 holes in the road, I mean, what's he doing? He's got to be on drugs, hasn't he?
Have you heard about the chef that nearly drowned? We had to give him the quiche of life. What?
Why is it that extra strong lager always makes you feel weak?
Have you ever noticed how people's personalities completely change when they go around the bend?
You know, I don't care what a girl looks like, as long as she's got nice eyes. Because if she's got nice eyes, everything else falls into place. Did I say eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant arse.
No.
I don't know what it is with young women these days. You ask them to dance, they think you're after something. I mean, what is it? Are they naive or am I just ugly?
Have you seen that film, Peter's Endaway, by Howard's Friend? Saucy. Oh, yeah, very saucy.
John, how many students does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know. How many students does it take to change a light bulb?
None. They just leave it for the next tenant.
Here you are, Bernard. Here you go. Oh, hello, Mad Rita. There you go. No. Things not going too well, Stuart. Now I know why I ended up at the convent. There's mad people like you around. Please, bankers.
Extra, read all about it. Rodney Bewes claims his Derek shoes in Baby Bewes' shoe scare. Full pictures.
I remember at a party telling my joke about poor people, and someone across the room shouted out, "Why don't you bloody shut up?" And I said, "Because, my dear, I am richer than you."
I bet they love that in Jolly.
Extra, read all about it. Backstabber stabbed in back by backstabbing, stickleback in backstabbing, stickleback stabs backstabber in back attack. Full pictures. Thank you.
If I'd married Marion Carpet, we'd be Stuart and Marion Hall Carpet!
Now, here's a funny thing. You can't see it, but it is funny.
I used to be an actor, but I'm all right now. It's the winter of our discontent.
If Sid Barrett married Sherlock Holmes, they'd be Sid and Sherlock Barrett Holmes.
What's the difference between GMTV and odd socks? You notice odd socks?
My grandmother died in a freak accident last week. A freak axed her head off.
I used to go out with a surgeon, but it didn't work out. I was really cut up.
What have Alan Tishmarsh and a nuclear reactor got in common? You don't want either in your back garden.
Thank you, Granada Land, and good night.